An opportunity to do something revolutionary. Frenchman Antoine Mio, in his 4th Dakar participation, is trying something a little bit different to his rivals. A hybrid Apache APH-03 with electrical assistance on the front axle and a Peugeot engine. Mio is no stranger to the Dakar though, having won 4 stages, but that was on 2 wheels instead of 4. Christophe Cresp is looking for improvement in Dakar number 5. His best result is 14th, but this year he's in a new car prepared by MMP. Anything is possible, and not least because his co-driver Jean Broussy is in his 32nd Dakar. Whilst on Dakar debut, Benjamin Favre is an experienced driver in the French Off-Road Endurance Championships, becoming national champion alongside his co-driver Thibaut Dareux in 2020. The top 2 in the overall standings, Cavigliasso and Guerrero, were taking no big risks on a lengthy special. The 2 have practically been inseparable all day. Meanwhile, sitting on the overall podium in 3rd is Paul Spearings. The man who always comes good in week 2 gained a couple of minutes on leader Cavigliasso. It doesn't seem much, but it all counts. After falling out of the general classification fight on stage 5 due to a broken suspension, Leviton has new ambitions.
Yeah, I mean, you see the smirk on my face. Yeah, we're going to turn it up a notch. That's really all I'm going to say.
Corbin Leviton is determined to turn week 2 around. Despite being 8 minutes down at kilometre 96, Mario Franco suffered a lengthy mechanical problem in his X-Raid, causing him to lose an hour and a half by the next time check. Sadly, he went crashing down the standings.
So now we're about an hour back from the podium, which, you know, is not a small number, but I think with 7 stages, the podium is still our target.
Running second on the special and at one point only 8 seconds from taking the lead, Daniel Ricciardo was consistent and willing to throw everything to take a stage victory, but a late mechanical put an end to that. 6th in the overall after week 1, Portuguese driver Pau Navarro spent the majority of the day 5th fastest on the special, but gaining time at the end of the special, trying to make it on the podium. It seems as though the deeper into the rally we get, the more confident rookie Abdulaziz Al-Kawari becomes. Trailing in 3rd place, only 46 seconds back, he had some big issues, causing him to lose over 20 minutes today. But the man who was unstoppable and managed the expectations of this demanding stage was Yazir Seiden. Provisionally, the Saudi once again takes stage honours. Victory number 3 in the Dakar. Provisionally, it was home delight for Yazir Seiden on the stage ahead of Leviton and Navarro. For some, they'll be happy to have gotten through stage 6 and have it done and dusted.
Now, I love to take a shower, but my baby has the priority, so I'll shower her a bit. I need to have the best looking bike in the bivouac.
Come and share some tea with us. Here you go, Vincent, and come back for the noise.
Bismillah.
So do you want me to do the noise of the Can-Am, where I live all day? Watch out, there's a hole. Slow down.
C'est dangereux.
That's like...
You're often at the limit, and we don't have gears.
Brum, 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 brum.
Rob, you this.
That's a big toy for the big boy.
So much fun.
My new look, now I'm ready, I'm more aerodynamic. Jokes aside, I'll show you the next step because I'll have a new look for the second week.
In northern Alula lies the Sharan Nature Reserve, a 1,500 square kilometre haven for endangered species.
We work in the Sharan Nature Reserve to preserve vegetation and combat future desertification. Thanks to these efforts, the reserve has become one of the finest in the region. This place offers incredible natural diversity, including sandy areas, valleys, and majestic mountains. One notable feature is the dancing mountains. 3 peaks rising in a circle-like formation. We're also visiting a cave about 20 meters deep. As part of our conservation efforts, we've released endangered animals into the reserve to rehabilitate them into their natural habitat. These include the Arabian oryx, whose tracks we spotted, along with ibex, impalas, and mountain gazelles. The Arabian wolf also inhabits this area. Its tracks are remarkable in size. It's a truly unique creature. In terms of flora, the reserve features numerous plant and tree species, such as cypress, various types of acacias, and diverse grasses. I'm proud to be part of the team working in the reserve, contributing to positive changes in nature. The landscape is extraordinary.
William de Groot is doing his 7th Dakar this year along with his brother Ben. The 2 Dutchmen are co-owners of the de Groot Fresh Group. William's aiming for a first top 10, but he's currently 13th and will need some of the crews ahead of him to lose big time. Teruhito Sugawara came into the second week in 7th overall. The Japanese legend hasn't finished in the top 5 since back in 2004 when he was navigating for his father, but it's still a realistic target for this year. Sugawara has got about an hour to make up. Let's jump on board with Danilo Petrucci, a Dakar stage winner in the bikes, doing a bit of driving here for Claudio Bellina in the Technology Evo 3. From an Evo 3 to an Technology Evo 2 with Martin van den Brink. While his principal objective is to provide support for his son, the veteran Dutchman is inside the top 5 overall, and he's not far behind Martin Schultes in 4th. But the Tatra man was looking on form today, posting the third fastest time at kilometre 478. Not bad considering his navigator, Vlastimil Miksch, the man who actually designed this truck, has been struggling with illness. This is Anja von Loon's second year in the trucks, and she is really getting to grips with her Iveco Power Star, competing for the De Roy team alongside Alice Lowprice and Vaidota Jala. She's hanging on in the top 10 and was running 7th fastest at one point today. After losing a lot of time in the 48-hour chrono, Kees Colden is hoping to enjoy a positive second week. Despite his troubles, he sits in 6th place overall, only around 15 minutes behind Van den Brink Senior. He was on course to finish 5th today. Well, the victory looked to be heading to Mitchell van den Brink, who said he will just go at his own pace this week. The Dutchman would need Martin Matchik to run into serious mechanical trouble to have any chance of closing the 2-hour gap at the top of the overall standings. But he will, of course, be ready to pounce if the opportunity arises. Matchik weaving his way between the Saudi fans who'd come to enjoy the breathtaking sight of these mammoth machines cruising over the dunes. The Czech driver has to find the balance this week between speed and control, but so far his Evo 4 is handling the challenges of the Dakar beautifully. He was only set to lose a few minutes to Van den Brink Jr. We'll have a full update on the standings tomorrow.
The Dakar Classic certainly isn't a stroll in the park.
We rolled probably 3 times here, from there to here. He probably is lost the control. Over there, we already lost the control, and the car was shifted in this way. It's happened. It's yesterday the same. It's important that we are okay.
Far calmer adventure is that of Guido Dalla Rosa, who has decided to bring his daughter Maria to the Dakar Classic. It's one of the beauties of this regularity rally, the Porsche 924 of Tomasz Staniszewski, currently in the top 10 overall. Jorg Sand is a regular on the Dakar, but it was first as a journalist over 20 years ago. He's now behind the steering wheel of a replica of Jackie Ickx's Mercedes. Meanwhile, the pink elephant of Rafael Lesmes is still in contention to once again win the truck standings. But there's still no stopping Lorenzo Traglio, who leads the way in his Nissan Patrol. While Lithuanian crew Karolis Raisis and Ignas Daunaravicius are enjoying the time of their lives in this vintage Land Rover that they recently acquired and rebuilt to take on the Dakar. This is their story.
I think everyone was dreaming about a Dakar because adventure. I am Guy from Lithuania, Karolis Raišys, and I am a rally driver. I had a dream to participate here. How can I do that? So idea was to buy a slowest possible car, almost, to buy oldest possible car, almost, to copy the first Dakar ever. I bought this car like a few months ago before the event. I started to prepare it, and for me it was everything new. So I was looking for that feeling that you don't know where you're going and what is waiting for you.
Even the outside is like super old than this. The axles, the engine, and the gearbox, like internally it was changed to a bit stronger ones. It's still from that time, but from the stronger Land Rover. And because there was so little time and it's such an experimental Land Rover with many parts from different things and you don't know if it will work or not. It was really hard, maybe first few days. The reality hits you, no sleep hits you, some technical issues hits you, and then you're like on the bottom and you feel like, okay, that's hard.
This is the first rally for Ignas, and he's learning really fast. We can work as a team easy because of that.
Very, very, very good driver. Very good car control. He makes this old Land Rover like a rally car, like WRC, like we're like, whoop, whoop, like, oh, rock, okay, like, no problem. It's very comfortable, especially on the road, like going 100, 110 Ks. It's like, well, we are just going.
Every day we are happier and happier because it drives. Mind-blowing!
Tomorrow, a 481-kilometre loop around Al Duadimi in the heart of Saudi Arabia. Tomorrow truly marks the start of the second half of the rally. And on the central plateau of the country, expect tough terrain, slow and fast sections, and even some mountain action.
Keep going.
Tomorrow, it's stage 7 of the 2025 Dakar Rally.
Drawing on.